Hey, check out this bag that I got. It was only $5. Say what? Hello, everyone. It's Anne here from English Valley Cafe. Have you ever heard English speakers use these expressions like say what or what now or now what? In this video, we're going to go over these common English expressions. Earlier in my example, I said I got this bag for $5. So if you heard me said that and you're really surprised, you're shocked because you can't believe that this bag costs only $5. You're thinking that it's probably like $20 or $30. You might react and say what? So we use say what to tell the other person that we are shocked, surprised at what they said. And it could also mean that we're shocked and we want to hear what they said again to make sure that we heard it correctly. Another example, let's say your friend suddenly tells you, hey, I just quit my job. I'm going to start my own business. You cannot believe what you just heard. This is a big news. So you might react and just say something like, say what? Notice here that the intonation changes. It goes up because we're surprised. Okay, so when you say it, you got to have that intonation. Say what? Now, sometimes in a very informal, casual conversation, when you want the other person to repeat what they just said, you could use this expression as well. And you might hear people say what? Say what? That means that you're asking the other person to repeat what they just said. Now, do be careful and only use it when you are in an informal situation and a very casual conversation. If you want to be more polite and ask the other person to repeat what they said, you could use expressions like excuse me, or could you repeat that again, or pardon me. Now, these expressions here, what now, or now what, are very similar expressions that you will hear people use in everyday conversation. Now, when can we use these expressions? When we've attempted or we try to do something and we fail, it doesn't work. So for example, a few weeks ago, my internet wasn't working and I tried everything I can. I tried to unplug my router. I tried to turn off my computer and turning it back on and trying to connect to Wi-Fi. It wouldn't work. So I might say, what now? Or now what? Or maybe your dog or your cat is sick and you've tried everything you can to make him feel better, but you're not able to. So you might say, now what? Or what now? Though these two expressions mean quite the same and they can be used interchangeably when you've attempted to do something and you fail. But there is a subtle difference in the meaning. So I like to talk about the nuance of these two words or two expressions. When you use what now, it shows that you are trying to actively seek a solution to this problem. Like you want to move forward, you want to find a solution. Whereas if you say, well, now what? Now what? It has that meaning of like you've tried to seek a solution to the problem, but you're not able to find it and you want to give up. You don't want to move forward and try to find the solution. Okay, so there is that slight difference in the meaning. The expression now what can also signify boredom. So when people are bored, especially kids, you will hear them say now what. So they're active, running around, doing different things, one activity after another, and they're playing. And when they run out of things to do, they might say, now what? Now what can I do? Okay, so the intonation here is a little bit different when you're showing boredom, like you're bored. So you might say, oh, now what? Now what? There are some confusing English words. If you'd like to learn more, check out this video over here, and I will see you in the next video.